Hello everyone! In this video, we will create a program that can convert temperature into Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. So, firstly, we design a prompt which asks if the temperature entered is entered in Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. Then we create a prompt in which the temperature will be entered. We convert it to float to allow the calculations with decimal values later. The third prompt we create will ask what unit the temperature will be converted to: Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. We format the text from both prompts to lowercase. That will standardize the data received from these prompts, making it simpler for us to process. Next, we write the code for the processing. So the first if statement we create checks two conditions. It checks between what units user wants to convert. In this if statement, the user will convert from Fahrenheit, and that's also why we have A equals C in the second criteria. We will round our output to 2. Then we create a complicated print statement. We create 6 elif statements due to the complex features of our program. The code under the else statement would be executed if something other than the 3 temperature units are entered. The final elif statement checks if the user entered the same temperature units for input and output. In that case, we program this program to return the same temperature value entered. Next, modify the code as IM. Now type the formula to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius in the round function. If you look at the structure of the code in the first if statement, you'll see a pattern. There's an AF there and here. Then there's a C there and also here. Implement the same pattern for the elif statements. Now, enter the unique formulae for each calculation. Change the code as follows. There we go. Looks complicated but done so simply. But there's something I want this program to do. Something special. If you know the Kelvin unit of measurement, you'll know about absolute zero. And if you know that, then you'll know that scientists have concluded that they won't be able to reach absolute zero. Nothing we know of has ever reached so cold. Thus, if our program calculates a value that is even colder than 0 Kelvin, then we want our program to display an error message instead of giving us an impossible temperature. So what I'll do is that wherever I see Kelvin, I will create a nested if statement. We will check if the temperature entered, which would be in Kelvin because K is in the first criteria, is less than or equal to 0. If it is true, then I will display the message absolute zero error. You can do something else if you want. We copy-paste the same code if K is the first criteria. If the K is the first criteria, then you display the if, else statement before the calculation. If the K is the second criteria, then you display the if, else statement after the calculation. But the if-else statement looks like this. It is slightly different in that the deg variable is replaced by K. Now, when I run the program, you can analyze the functionality of this temperature converter. When the temperature is equal to or below absolute zero, then it returns an error. How cool is that? As always, thanks for watching.